Welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. You can see all around us my handiwork from the previous episode. Now, before I go on and forget about this, I realized that I missed something when I was speaking to Overrun. His third strike. See, I really wanted to be a better person. I shouldn't have listened to Amber. I should have gone with my gut and cleansed that monster from the face of this world. Unfortunately, I did. Wait, what was that thing I picked up last episode? The tiger. Usable? Yeah. Summons a pet cat. Increase morale bonus on perception and lore. He's got that. Arcana. Actually, that would be better on her. Can't do it like that, so whatever. Like this. Then this. Then this. Now.
We'll make things right.
And
doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
now, we're going to deal with Overrun as soon as we get the opportunity to. Wait, yeah, I didn't actually tell you guys what his third strike was. I don't know how I missed it. I remember I was holding the tab, pressing the tab button to see if Ramian actually dropped anything. Also, you know, I watched the video, the other guy's video, the guy who I watch, and his game seems to be completely different from mine. Remember, back when we actually, since I just remembered that thing, is it actually a weapon? Or is it just like a random thing we have? The purple knife? Something purple. I don't see it. Scroll of Vanish. Yeah, I don't see the thing we picked up last episode. That's Darkhorn that we got from the Necromancer. Yeah, I don't see it at all. So I guess it's just a thing we have. But also sort this mess out. Well, whatever. Anyway, so I was watching his video, and apparently, remember back when we came across the Aeons, we interacted with the hand symbol, and that allowed us to see through the Aeon's eyes. There were supposed to be effects in that area, like purple sparks of magic, but there were none. You can go back and see it yourself. And those of you that watched, you probably remember it, or at least remember the lack thereof. I don't know what's going on with my game. It's a little weird. I'm a little afraid. But I've spent too long on this anyway. I didn't actually start the timer, so none of that talking actually counts towards the final length of the video. But it is only going to contribute to it, so bear that in mind. I unfortunately also saw more than I had expected to in his video. Because he's playing on normal mode, it's a lot easier for him to...
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Ugh. Almost killed everyone. Good job, me. Let's go. Actually...
escaping from sight.
Good job doing that through the wall. Yeah, so I saw more in his video than I was expecting to because he's playing on normal mode and fights for him are a journal about an experiment. Experiment day 1. Today I was able to catch a quasit. Aurori may be my witness, it wasn't easy. No, Aurori be my witness, it wasn't easy, considering my humble physical condition. Luckily it was a scrawny specimen, about 7 pounds, with a wingspan of about 2 1/3 feet. When it woke, the quasit first tried to attack me, and then ruined my clothes with his caustic saliva. Experiment day 3. I've begun my linguistic research. My goal is to study the language of quasits. I'm quite convinced they have their own dialect. Through understanding their speech, I'll be able to understand their way of thinking and convince them to rebel against their lord's tyranny. A revolution will roll through the abyss and the powerless will rebel against their oppressors. I'm sure that Everblue Milani will not refuse her patronage even to such creatures as these, if they would break their chains of slavery. Unfortunately, progress is thus far insignificant. Where is it? I've been able to catalog only 2 words, which I suspect must mean rend and carrion. The quasit formed both words quite vividly when commenting on my person. While I was entering this record, the quasit managed to steal my watch and throw it into the chamber pot. Judging by his spiteful giggling, he's quite delighted about his little joke. And despite the naughty trick, I am somewhat glad. Jokes and pranks are part of cognitive communication, which I fully intend to establish with the specimen. I grow more and more convinced that I made the right decision in leaving Absalom and WeArEuS, the so-called wise house. More like narrow-minded fools stuck in the past under the sway of their ringleader, that chatterbox, the fool of fools, Jubilost Narthropple. I've never appreciated the progressive nature of my theories. Experiment day 4. Today the quasit almost bit my nose off while I fed him. In response, to my shame, I beat him with a wand. Such behavior towards sentient beings is unacceptable, and I repent deeply. I've also run out of meat. The specimen and I will have to make do with porridge and soup. Experiment day 6. It's been 3 days since the specimen switched to a vegetarian diet. At first, the quasit refused to eat plant-based food, but then ate some cabbage soup and poked at the porridge with his claw. His face looked so tragic. Experiment day 7. The specimen has completely lost all signs of aggression. At dawn, I was awoken by his moaning. The quasit was rolled up in a ball in the corner, whimpering. Despite its dangerous appearance, it's quite impossible not to feel compassion towards the poor creature. I had to take prompt measures and give the specimen a laxative potion. The quasit now reacts to me with confusion and fear, but at least it's not suffering anymore. His gastrointestinal tract must have reacted unhappily to the unfamiliar diet. Experiment day 10. What a great day! The switch to a completely plant-based diet is complete. The theory that quasits can only eat meat and carrion has been disproven. My eternal opponent, Sir Jubilost, will have to go drown himself in a river. The quasit has become peaceful and easygoing. He no longer tries to eat my boots or the feet inside them. The specimen's behavior has become gentle and friendly. He shows some interest in ball games and physical exercise. I have named him Pecker. Today he initiated communication and attempted to explain a new word to me. By all evidence, he was making up the word during the communication process, for there's never been such a word in the quasit language. The meaning, as I understand it, is safety, comfort, and calm. I see no further need to keep Pecker on his chain. This experiment has convinced me that the vicious and evil traits attributed to the quasits are acquired habits, not natural or inherent to their nature. Over these days, I really have grown fond of him, and by all evidence, Pecker likes me too. He's gotten used to napping on my knee while I'm writing my observations in my journal. Maybe someday this quasit will become my familiar. The current stage of the experiment is complete. Pecker and I are soon off to Absalom to present our findings before the professors at WeArEuS and become a scientific sensation. On our way, we may make a small detour to Avistan so that Pecker will have a chance to better adapt to civilization. I hope the little trickster enjoys the journey. I don't remember what a quasit... Okay, I remember what a quasit is now. We fought a Quasit back in what are they called? The cultist maze. After WeArEuS killed, I don't remember the woman's name. I don't remember it at all. After WeArEuS killed the female sorcerer or summoner, whatever you want to call her. The Quasits were the winged flying things with the long tails that were trying to kill us by removing our dexterity. I don't like them. So what do we have here? Stories told us by spirits, the night with harrowed hands. I think I already have this, but we'll take it anyway. Protection from chaos and money. Now, we've got a corpse here on the floor, and I have no idea who that actually belongs to. One would imagine that it belonged to whoever wrote the note that we just read, but it's weird because he said he was going off to not Kennebrez, but to Foray Logos with a stop in Avistan. It wouldn't make sense that the guy would be caught here dead and got caught here and killed. Again, I have had the grave misfortune of, well, seeing beforehand what lies ahead. And, well, I know what I need to do. I just don't know if I can do it in time. What if we use this? Actually. Weird. This actually has negative energy damage, which is, I guess that's fine. Use that. Weird. I mean, I'm clicking use here, but I'm not seeing the actual effect on their person. Before we go ahead, yeah, I mean, I'm seeing less weapon, but I'm not seeing the actual effect on anyone. Interesting. And an absolute waste. We did quick save, so there's that.
You can trust me.
I have no idea how long what is obviously going to be a fight is going to take, but I am prepared. I am certainly prepared. Now, first things first, we need to buff everyone. Especially the people that are going to be on the front lines. I think I want to give everyone resistance before we go any further. What else? I think I'm going to use rage here too. I don't see a duration on it, so... But she also... No, she can definitely use this infinitely. And you. And you definitely. And you probably. And you probably. That lasts a minute a level. We don't cast that yet. We use this. And that, so she can actually attack. What else do we need? Let's give everyone guidance. So our first turn isn't completely wasted. This may seem like I'm overdoing it, but when you see what we're actually going to be up against, you'll see that wasn't the case at all. Weird, I cast guidance on her, but it's not on the bar. Also, there goes resistance. I'm going to have to cast that last. Sealer.
Let us not hesitate.
Those are fine. I don't know where it is, but it's definitely somewhere in here. I also think I want to enlarge Seela. She's the one that has it. A minute per level. That's that. I don't know what its alignment is, so we're going to wait for now. Okay. I need to have Woljif go forward because he won't be seen.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
He can't see at all. Scroll of see invisibility. Fairy fire. I see. Does that not seem ominous to anyone here? Anyone watching? Find it strange that there's a scroll of see invisibility and a scroll of fairy fire, which allows you to see anything that's invisible? These fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they could even draw their weapons. Their bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice that is slowly melting. I want Woljif to cast Grease, but I don't know where to cast it. Okay, we're going to have to do this the other way then.
I will help where I can.
I'll watch your back.
Wait, everyone... God dang it. For a number of rounds equal to the shaman's wisdom modifier. Well, nerds. Actually, we'll do it this way. At least like this, I get the scrolls back that did absolutely nothing. Not a fan of that noise. We'll cast... that on Seela.
Something wrong?
Have Woljif sneak forward and pick up that scroll. Okay. First things first. We need to use that scroll. I think she has the highest... She has the highest... Yeah. She's got plus 12 on magic device usage, so we're going to have her use... Okay, we'll have her do it like this.
Must end.
But to use it on who? Seela, Woljif, and Lan would be the obvious choices. Because Ember can use magic. So there's no indication whatsoever that it actually took effect. But it's still in her inventory, so... Yeah, failed. That's nice. Good. Okay. 2 more. No, actually, we only need 1 for Lan. what's his name? Morrow is going to be using magic because he has to. So this is fine. This one on land. And Scroll of Sea Invisibility. Don't get me wrong, I don't like knowing what's coming, but also knowing that it's coming is, or cast it on Seala. Is going to be huge because this is going to be a hard fight. The guy I was watching play it, or fight it, personal, 10 minutes. Yeah. So as I was saying, the guy I was watching fighting this thing is, again, he was playing on normal difficulty. So he took it down in relatively short order without losing anyone but his pet bear. And even then it was only knocked out. Unfortunately, we have encountered a shadow demon. This enemy is incorporeal. It receives no damage from non-magical weapons. Incorporeal creatures receive half damage from magic weapons and spells. Ghost touch weapons deal them full damage, and non-magical weapons deal no damage at all. Against incorporeal enemies, use a weapon with the Ghost touch special ability. You can temporarily give it to a weapon using a class ability or an expendable item. As a last resort, god dang it, as a last resort, you can use regular magic or spells, but their effectiveness will be halved. Whose turn did I just waste? Oh, I have no idea what to do first. Now, while I say I was watching his video, I was actually doing something else. Probably Genshin or some crap. That's free as well, so... Causes instant growth. Size penalty to dexterity, not relevant. A penalty on attack rolls would actually be bad. But it's fine. And actually, it gives her a penalty on armor class too, which probably isn't going to be relevant because it probably uses magic. Calm down. You'll get yours. I think Fury would be the prudent choice here. What level is it? 7. Well, we're 4, so this is going to be a bad time. This goes to... you. What is her wisdom modifier anyway? 3. So it's equivalent to... yeah. So 3 rounds is as long as that'll last. Here's hoping. Okay, so that's it for her turn. Who did it hit? Woljif. It attacks Woljif with nothing. And dealt reduced damage. Woljif. Why did it do reduced damage to Woljif? Curiouser and curiouser. I don't have any equipment on him. Huh. Well, what can you do? So. Oh, this is Ember. Ember. What do we do with her? First, we do this for him. Hold on. Yeah, Glitter Dust is the level 2 spell she knows. Ward first, because Mage Armor might not take since he's got the bracers. Where is he? Yeah. So he has where is it? Where's Mage Armor? Yeah, so oh, he doesn't have Mage Armor equipped. That's her. And since she isn't actually wearing any armor of any sort, it would actually do something for her. Good, I really need to keep that in mind for WotR. Let's get her out of there. Hold on, let's get her something to sip on. 2 will do. Do these do anything useful? Protection from evil. What's its alignment? Evil outsider. Good to know. Now we have the man of the hour. I don't know. If his ranged attacks won't work, I can switch to his fists since they are counted as magical weapons. Oh, that'll feel terrible. We probably could have camped down here, but since it wasn't aggro until we could actually see it. I'll only be able to attack once anyway.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yeah, so magic weapon did take. I don't know what to do first. I would like to get some... Could you not? I would like to get some oil under its feet. Wait, before we even waste that turn. It's immune to being prone. Good thing I checked. Let's see. Can it be dazzled? Damage from non-magical weapons and precision damage. Requires a full round to summon an elemental. Ooh, it's resistant to fire, cold, and acid by 10 points. Fire, acid, but not earth or wind. And he did nothing with it. Well, I don't think he actually got. I don't think he actually got his turn. Weird. So who are we now? Seela? Oh, yeah. Let's actually do this. Smite, baby. Is it undead or just... No. No, it's definitely not undead. Okay, so... Hold on, what is this? Yeah. Do I spend her turn? Let's wait.
The light take you.
It actually doesn't have that much health. Can we actually do this without losing anyone?
Cover me, all right?
He didn't. Weird. Centered on you fills them with courage. Fury first, then bless. He's got fury. Yes, he do. He's got fury. How about you? Lan is the one who needs it next. Okay, somebody needs to touch that boy.
Yes.
+9. That'll do. 5 for a 3-per.
You won't survive me.
2. 3-fer. And he's immune to... It doesn't... There's no way this deals cold damage. It doesn't make any sense. It's not... Or maybe it's just he couldn't get through his spell resistance. But wouldn't it have said spell resistance? No. Weird. It's immune to poison. Wait, this thing's attack doesn't have an element? That's the only explanation. It's immune to... It's immune to non-magical. That doesn't make any sense. Its attack should count as magical. So it should have been 0 reduced. Apparently I know less about summons than I thought I did. Resist energy?
Do not hold back.
Resist energy. What kind of attack? You know, its attacks don't carry any energy effect. I hope to kill it before it can pull anything off. Or use any spells, that's what I mean. Last thing I want is to put him in attack range, at least not yet. Come on. This way we don't have to move. Wonderful. For some reason, Fairy Fire depends on the enemy's spell resistance. Let's see. Oh, I was going to use that on it. I only get one use of it, but I can use it on anyone. And how long does it?
Did I mess
How long
up
does
again?
it last? 1 minute per level, so 4 minutes. Always strikes true, huh? Remember to thank Seela. Failed the concentration check and lost the spell, didn't take effect. No, I deserve this.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
for land first. Wow. Yeah, she's really feeling it, Mr. Krabs. 2 for Seela. 10. Wow. She's going to need more than that. Unless land can come through and get us one of those beautiful but disgusting crits.
Endure this.
Crit? No. Who are we looking at now? Morrow? I'd rather have him use a potion on Seela. If she gets 3-pieced again, that's it. She dies. +7. What else do we have? Seela's turn. Got nothing out of that. Good news. And how much does she have? 33? She got hit for how much last time? Delts. Let's see. 13, 11, that's 24. Unless it crits, she survives.
Into the fray.
It's immune to acid and cold. Cause fear won't have any effect here. It can't go prone. I don't think it'll be affected by this. Yeah, sure, why not? But he was able to pull it off. Wow, that is a lot of WoLGIF. Like, too much. We don't need that here. So we have Camellia. She's able to... Let's bless. Now everyone has an additional attack roll. Additional bonus on their attack roll. Worth it. What's it like to miss like a punk? Okay, so WoLGIF actually needs healing. Give him the good stuff. It'll do. Land, if you'd be so kind.
Make every strike count.
Well, I'm actually surprised at how easy that was. It didn't have a whole lot of health. Bye-bye, little elemental that could do nothing, in fact. Okay, let's read that. I think Sea Invisibility is still active. It's 10 minutes per level. We can set up camp here. I don't think we'd actually be attacked, though we do have to worry about accumulating corruption. So let's go ahead and do this.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
This. Now this is why we're actually here. Or what's inside is why we're actually here. Here we have a composite longbow. Well, it's unidentified right now, but now that it's identified, I can show you why we went to the trouble of fighting that thing. In weapons, we have... Here it is. We have the Wicked Longbow. It has a +2 enhancement, and Not only is it a composite bow, but whenever this composite longbow confirms a crit on an enemy, let's pause right there. Whenever land crits, the thing dies. So the rest of this is completely worthless, but I mean, hey, it doesn't hurt. If the enemy can survive it, we at least get this. Whenever this +2 composite longbow confirms a critical hit on an enemy, the target must pass a will saving throw with a difficulty class of 20. It has to roll a perfect 20 or suffer a curse, which causes a -1 penalty to will, -2 to fortitude, and -3 to reflex saving throws. Of course, it can be removed with the remove curse spell. Good lord, this thing is worth so much money, and it's going right into his hands. That's good damage. Let's see, it was this bow that he had originally. Yeah, 3 to 10 with a 10 to 17 damage. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Yeah, so that's the reason why we came down here. Is there anything else of value
Let us
here?
press on.
Can anyone see anything? There aren't any perception checks. Well, that's good, I suppose. Well, that was actually, we're going to go ahead.
We march ahead.
Can we camp in here? Not enough space. Wait. It's going to be weird. Let's do this. We don't need to, but I want our spells back. It must be a pain having to cut a hole in every pair of pants for your tail. For once, I actually feel lucky compared to someone else. That's, Lan speaking to Woljif, I would assume. It ain't just a case of making a hole. I need to stitch it so the whole seam doesn't split. That's why I learned to sew. My tail's a blessing in disguise. And Woljif really could use that healing, so I'm thankful. Also, the impact of corruption was weakened. I appreciate that. Good job, ladies. Let's make sure we hard save, because why not? Quick save, because I'm a careful bastard when I remember. Now, we did pass a place earlier. Why are there extra people in this place that was obviously only inhabited by one man and his... what was the name of that creature again? I remember what it looked like now, but I don't remember its name. Quintus? Well, it's daylight out, and I remember that this way was another place I think we can enter. Oh, I didn't see this before. How is that?
You're a good person. I like you.
Can't hide from me.
What? What? Oh.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
Doesn't appear to be anything back here. All this alcohol with nowhere to go. Okay, we'll head indoors and see what's up with this building. Pretty sure I cleared this area out. The Temple of Desna. Why do I remember someone mentioning that? Oh, among the differences between my game and the other guys, I don't know if it's because I was in stealth, though he was in stealth too, and it's weird that he was able to do it. Among the differences is that, wait. Ilkis. Either way, among the differences is that Ramian, who was in the previous video and was killed by Hull Run, we couldn't actually stop Hull Run from killing him. In fact, the entire thing went differently from how it did when I played it in his video. That's the second time. The same thing happened in his case when he met Ember. It's really weird. I don't know why it's like this. Hey, buddy. I had another vision from our mysterious helper, but she said the same thing as before about the attack on Kenabres. Fanfare of the Faithful. No perception checks, so no extra loot. An altar of Desna, goddess of luck, patron deity of travelers and dreamers. So there's nothing else going on in here. Okay. I do want to go back to where we fought where we fought the shadows in one of the previous videos, but that I may end up having to do that on my own, even though I poorly managed my time, so I don't know if that's actually going to be feasible. Gnawed by ghouls.
Escaping from sight.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Dang it. May as well just stand here, right? Land is up a little too far. Don't like that. But it's fine.
Distract them from me.
What level are these things? Oops, that is not what we wanted. Weird. Okay, so let's see. We'll just have her attack, because why not?
Surrender or else.
Okay.
Strike as one.
I'll cut you wide open.
Leave him alone. He didn't do it to you. First off, we'll use acrobatics to get out of a tricky situation. Cancel acrobatics. And do
You
this.
crossed the wrong mark.
And that. Wow. What level are they? 2? I'm less impressed now.
The inhabitants, guide my blade.
At least dealing negative damage to an enemy doesn't heal it yet.
They will not expect my strike.
Who's this? What are you doing? A short hooded figure is poking about some bodies lying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against a wall, and places the corpse's hands on its chest. The figure then freezes, as if hesitating, and you see him reach out his hand toward the beautiful gold amulet hanging around the corpse's neck. He jerks his hand back, hesitates, then reaches out again. Hey, buddy, what you up to? The stranger almost jumps out of his skin and the hood falls from his head. Under a mop of red curls, a round halfling face looks up at you. Oh, I thought you were demons. Good day to you, sir. Seela's eyebrows lift in apparent surprise. Curl, is that you? The halfling looks at Seela and smiles broadly. Oh, Lady Seela, you're alive. Goodness me, that's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. What was the first bit of good news? Stick around and see for yourself. So you know this person, Seela. Meet Rimvi, better known as Curl. He hails from Kenavres and he fights in the Condemned. Ah, he's one of a kind, a rogue with a heart of gold. Seela smiles, then adds a little bit more seriously. Curl, it's probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself if what you are about to do is right. The halfling's cheeks flush and he hides his hands behind his back. I didn't. I just thought... it doesn't matter. So can you tell me anything useful about what's going on in the city? I'm afraid not, good sir. I just left the Defender's Heart. Before that, I was holed up in there, too scared to leave. Although spending all that time under Commander Irabeth's nose sure was something. She's a strict one. Whew. And when she gets antsy... Don't even start. I've had enough of her breathing down my neck I've had enough of her breathing down my neck to last me a lifetime. So, what are you doing here? Just robbing corpses? No! The halfling protests. Rimvi Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. Oh, well, that makes one of us. I just need to get these poor last bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. He is interrupted by the sound of wheels rolling on the paving stones. A cart drawn by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. A pretty half-elf is driving it, and a man in knight's armor is walking alongside. Even from a distance, you can see his tanned face and his blue eyes shining brightly. The halfling straightens up. See? A terribly important mission. A terribly important and heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. As he's speaking, the newcomers notice you, and the knight cries out in jubilation. Seela! I never thought I'd see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square, the center of the demon's attack. The half-elf smiles warmly at Seela. Hey friend, glad to see you're alright. When we got separated by the crowd at the celebration, I knew right away something was wrong. And when demons appeared, this is Jannah Aldori, the person we actually came here to find. And when demons appeared all of a sudden, I realized that was the reason why I'd been so anxious. But I couldn't find you among the dead in the square, so I kept my hopes up, and I was proved right. Seela's face lights up with joy. So you're the other good bit of news Curl was talking about. You and Jannah are alive. Actually, by good news, I meant that we found the beer cart. Sir Elin and Jannah being alive amounts to a quarter of a bit of good news. Well, maybe half. A beer cart. How about sharing with us? I'm sure we could all do with a drink. The half-elf winks rakishly. Certainly. Give me a flask, friend. And if you walk with us to the Defender's Heart, we can have a more thorough sampling of the spoils there. Despite this cheerful tone, she looks at you with anxious hope. Jannah, there's no need. The heart is very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight off an attack if there is one. I don't know. I think the demon's name is Sithis. Those things are a force to be reckoned with if you're not careful. Besides, our friend here has surely better things to do. More important things than carrying barrels of beer, I'd wager. By the way, my name is Elin, Sir Elin of the Hound Hearts. I'm glad to meet someone who survived this madness. You haven't told me how you know Seela. I'll save that story till we're back at the Defender's Heart. You're going back there, aren't you? We'll have a reason to toast our spoils. I don't really care that he was trying to take something off of a corpse. The dead person's got no use for it. Alright. I have to go then. So long. We're sure to meet each other again, either in the city or at the Good God, why is that so hard? We're sure to meet again, either in the city or at the That's kind of obnoxious. Either in the city or at the Defender's Heart. Why is that so difficult for me to say? Sure you will. Come to the tavern. We'll celebrate the valiant rescue of this barrel together. Oh. Grand total of 45 XP for finding Jannah Aldori. Oh. There's a road that actually leads from where they came, huh? Also, there's this guy's body. Citrine necklace. Yeah, these come with me. I'm not about to chastise the guy for something I would have done. What do you take me for? Actually, even though they may have come from this way, I'm still going to play it safe. There's nothing over here because there are no perception checks happening.
Godspeed.
Right. There's a zombie up ahead. And we have scroll of enlarged person. Let's move Woljif up
That's nicely.
so we can get some vision. That's a lot of zombies. So,
Are we in trouble yet? You won't survive me.
stop.
I don't see this. Yet another obstacle.
God dang it. Okay, let's get her up as far as she can go. Morrow can't hit anything to save his life, especially not right now, so we'll just move up a bit. Woljif, he may as well just wait here, right? Sela, on the other hand. It walked up to this one and then just stopped. Interesting. That's a choice too, I suppose.
Attack!
From the shadows. A grand total of 4 damage. Oh, that is a shadow. It's got a concealment bonus based on it, the fact that it's literally just a shadow. So I think I'll wait for now. Of course, I could just use magic on it. Hold on. It's not resistant to any type of magic, so that's good. It also doesn't have any spell resistance. Even better. Prepare for a Hertz Donut. Grand total of 1 sneak attack damage, because it's immune. Completely immune to all damage with the descriptor acid. Why was that not mentioned before? Mind affecting fear, compulsion, emotion, poison, disease, charm, dazed, stunned, sleep, death, critical hits, damage from non-magical weapons, ability, score damage, drain, and precision damage. I'm not seeing acid on this
Time to
list.
share your treasures.
All I see is immune to negative damage. Acid is acid, so why is it not clear? Whatever. To defeat this enemy, use physical attacks or spells that deal a different kind of energy damage. Wait. It doesn't say that it deals any energy damage. Well, that was a wasted turn, but I found out something interesting, so only partly wasted.
No glory without risk.
Also, while I'm thinking about it, and dang it, its saving throw was successful.
Too late for apologies.
But yeah, but it was affected by glitter dust. Yeah, glitter dust isn't affected by the target's spell resistance, which is the way it should be. Why fairy fire is affected by it, I have no idea. According to memory, fairy fire doesn't deal actual damage, so let's actually get... Actually, I don't want to move land. And I want this thing off the field as fast as possible.
Make every strike count.
One more for the road. Get out of here. There doesn't seem to be another shadow, so I think we can take it easy now. Let's check. No, this is Camellia. I thought this was Morrow because I really need to check his fairy fire.
The spirits demand your blood.
Nice.
We shall overcome.
I don't understand why he uses an entire turn for a single attack that doesn't do that much damage. I mean, it dealt 8, but so what? Who are we now? Woljif? Let's just move him up. We don't need grease. The enemies aren't that bad. Cold wouldn't do anything, and we don't have any fire that isn't limited in use. I do want to put him in a position where he can actually get sneak attacks. This position is not it.
Into the fray.
Interesting. It's fine, though. We still win.
I'll hit you.
See, her ranged attack doesn't require a full turn. Why can't I move her? That's weird. So we've got land.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Cleaning up as usual.
You are today's sacrifice.
Why do I even bother? It's not particularly worth it. So...
Do not hold back.
See?
Cover me, all right?
Well, he just attacked it and it exploded. Classic Woljif.
The light take you.
You won't stop us.
Unless we keep missing. What is this thing doing? Seriously, what is this thing trying to do? I have no idea. I want that thing off the field, though. This is land. This one's doing it, too. What the frick?
Go for their heart.
That's fair. I don't even have any other weapons I can actually give her, do I? That deals slashing damage, I should add. I mean, there's this, but it's piercing, so... Yeah, so, she's totally useful in actual combat, but I think I should relegate her to just being a buff bot. Yeah, this one has to go
Stab you or
first.
zap you? Why not both?
No glory without risk.
Surrender or else.
Please, Lamb.
Make every strike count. Attack!
Got a religion check over here.
This was simple enough.
The dug-up graves and other clues indicate that a necromancer has recently conducted a ritual here. Well, if it was our buddy back there that had the dark horn, we put a stop to that. I can't go much further this way, so... I don't see anything, so let's just go this way again. Perception
Is
check.
that a trap? It might be a trap.
That is what I'm talking about. An enhanced throwing axe, 2 to 7 damage. It's unidentified. Now it isn't. My good man, if you would please. There's nothing else special about it, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Good, good. I mean, it's only enhanced, but it's better than the alternatives. Okay, so... anything else? No. Back from whence we came then. Don't worry, I am going to quick save in a moment. So that's the smart move. And it's... oh, this is where we were before. Wow, we took the long way around, didn't we? Yeah, so we've got this marketplace cleaned, right? What? Why is this stuff still here? So we've got this marketplace cleaned right the frick up then. Yeah, so the necromancer we killed back that way was responsible for the mess in here. In fact, in this entire area of the marketplace. Good. It's a shame the rest of the zombies didn't die and we didn't get credit for all of their deaths, but well, what can you do? At the very least, we don't need to walk around in stealth anymore.
We march ahead.
Okay, so we're done here. Where do we need to go next? Let's get them moving while I figure that out. This way, maybe? Get them here. Oh, I know where. I just don't remember. the way there. This way. We can actually keep going down this path unless this leads to the map. Yeah, so this leads to the map. Do we have any loot out here while I'm... Yeah, nothing else. Okay. Not going to waste a mobility check on that. We went in here, that's the church, no, Temple of Desna. Got in there through here. This way is where we want to go. Actually, hold on. That leads to the world map. We don't want to go that way just yet. We want to go up here. There are things in need of killing up there. Make sure we didn't miss any perception checks. Oh, I think I read that already. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is a rat swarm.
Escaping from sight.
I need you to go up. So land can see them. Still nothing? You're terrible at this. Okay. I'm going to actually turn those. Yeah, turn that off.
You've crossed the
I
wrong
will
line.
fight.
7. That'll do. Interesting. Against a swarm of enemies, use this. Channel positive energy damage undead. Why would you have me use this? Oh! Channeling positive energy causes a burst that affects all creatures of one type in a 30-foot radius. This includes allies. The amount of damage dealt or healed. Yeah, it says it only... The description implies that it only works on... Turn this off. The description implies that it only works on enemies that are undead. 4 damage to the rat swarm was done. Morrow is still all the way back here. He won't be able to do anything useful on his turn, so we leave him to it. Woljif is just being Woljif. Actually, I could have used magic now that I think about it. Camellia, being as useless as always with the weapon in her current possession, decides to swap that out. Meanwhile, Seela moves, because, I mean, why not? That way when the rat swarm tries to pass her to get to land, she can swipe it from behind. Curious, the rat swarm decided to do nothing.
I'll hit you.
It takes 2 damage. The other rat swarm decided to do, well, nothing. Who is this? Morrow? Yes, yes.
We shall overcome.
Whiffed it. Good job. I mean,
Distract
why
them
not?
for me.
Weird. Okay. Land still hasn't had another turn yet. Meanwhile, Seela's about to get her second one.
I'll cut you wide open.
Will you, though? 1 damage. Not so wide after all. actually tempted to see how this works. Yeah, just like I thought. It does jack all against actually alive enemies. Thanks, tooltip. Useless bastard. So we've got Lan, and I need to target this. But it's mixed in with the other one. Or so I thought. Almost wasted my turn on accident.
You won't survive me.
Good stuff. I don't know. They can't be put to sleep, right? Spells with a target. I mean, it doesn't say that they can't be put to sleep. Immune to slumber. Now we know. Is there any reason he didn't? Probably because he tried to get an attack of opportunity on the other one? Yeah. So he only had one chance for an attack of opportunity.
Do not hold back.
Time to share your treasures!
Really? At least he hit that time. Camellia.
The spirits demand your blood.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Wonderful.
Endure this.
It should work on these. Both failed the saving throw, then they're now blind. Or they're suffering from blindness, not blind, which is actually a permanent effect. So what are we looking at? Morrow? Do some good, will you?
Strike as one.
Cover me, alright?
You are today's sacrifice.
The light take you.
That'll do.
Make every strike count.
That's how we like our rats. No need to look around back there. These people were not killed by demons. These were inflicted by ordinary weapons.
Godspeed.
So have we cleared this place, or have we cleared this? Ah! Jade and emeralds. Wait. The reason I didn't see them is because they aren't actually here. Right here are supposed to be the bodies of, what were they called? Mongrels. But there aren't any. In the other guy's video, there are mongrels here. weird. That would have been Holrun's third strike, and all the reason I needed to end him. As if he hadn't given me plenty
Let us press on.
at the time. Crusaders over here, the ones I did all the good work with. Nothing's alive over here. No loot. No doors. I think we're done here. We did what we came to do, and the only thing left is to head outside. Wait, no. We need to go up here. We're not done yet. The marketplace has yet to be purged of heretics. At least fully.
Escaping from sight.
I have no idea what to expect up here. So, we're going to go ahead and stealth.
We march ahead.
Oh. Hey there, buddy. The absence of an answer is an answer too. If we had Nino, or what was her name? She's not on the list here. Journal. She should be here, or at least companion quests. Yeah. So that's that one. Stolen Moon. That's that. There we go. Nenio, that's her name. So, if Nenio were here, she'd probably have something to say about the stranger. If not, well, that would be a missed opportunity. But yeah, that's... folks like those are the reason why she even came to know about the Nameless Ruins. Or, I mean, she could have checked the map and seen that the Nameless Ruins are there, but... okay, I remember some of this. There should be a fight here. Actually... yeah, there we go.
Always be ready for the worst. You've crossed the wrong mongrel!
Do not waver!
Abracandaloo. Let's put him on this side of it in case... wait, they're demons, so that means resistant to acid, cold, and fire. As well as electricity, because, I mean, why the frick not? Camellia. Just in case they get close enough. Lucky me that she was actually able to cast that on her turn. We'll wait.
You won't stop us.
And Morrow stands right where he is. I actually want that attack of opportunity, but not the attack of opportunity, but the sneak attack. So we have to wait. They really, really got set back in the turn order, didn't they? Jeez. Doesn't show anyone else, just the two abracandler here.
Surrender or else.
0 damage. But she hit. She landed a 20 and dealt no damage. Well, I mean, she rolled a 20 and dealt no damage.
You won't survive me.
No such luck with Lan, though. Except for that 5er he hit there at the end. Who are we looking at?
Attack.
0 damage. Good news. He's going to use Sunder Armor. Oh, he's been
Stab you or
revealed.
zap you. Why not both?
Well, he's certainly feeling it now, Mr. Crab. Do we have... No. Maybe we can get a little bit of a stab in. Not enough. Doesn't even have the decency to show... That's a shame. These guys are all level 5.
Into the fray.
Well, that's one less. It's a shame it took all of that to kill it. 4 for you. Because you currently have no armor. Lan, this one.
Endure this.
Doesn't say what kind of damage that does.
We shall overcome.
He landed a crit. He rolled an absolute 20 and only got 7 for his trouble. I'm both saddened and hopeful that we can see more of those. 14 with his offhand weapon.
I'll cut you wide open.
You can just use potions and such to get Seela back into fighting shape, but we're not going to do that this turn.
The inheritor. Guide my
I was
blade.
hoping to see a 13 or something around 20, but here we are. I really, really can't stand not being able to see.
Too late for apologies.
What is this camera angle? What the frick?
Make every strike count.
What is this camera angle? Do any of you know if there's a setting to stop the camera from moving from where it is? I'm tired of having to do that.
Do not hold
Have
back.
you- Okay. Good. Ooh, missed all 3 of them. And this is where the fight ends.
Time to share your treasures.
I wasn't talking about on his turn. I was talking about this.
Demands your blood.
I wasn't talking about this turn. I was talking about the next one. The next one is definitely
No
going to be it.
glory without risk.
Yeah. Okay, so we have
No reason to pause.
Seela. Good. The effect goes away as soon as combat ends. I just wanted to make sure she had something to protect her. These are cheap enough to replace. In the case of combat armor, not so much. I mean, not combat armor. Corruption from camping. So it's better to use potions. I originally thought it would be better to use heals and then just camp, but then corruption was introduced and, well, that went out the window. Okay, there's nothing here. Well, let's try this again. Despite all the city's troubles, the statue of Iomade towers proudly over the streets. I have no idea where that leads, but I am curious to see. We'll find out probably when we decide to end this. There's one more thing I want you guys to see. Can we get past this? No. And that's right over here. Wait. What? Wait, there's supposed to be... In the other guy's video, there was someone else here. Help! Somebody, please save me! The tiefling's voice is hoarse from his repeated and fruitless calls for help. Is that you? I'm begging you, get me out of here, please. Those rats left me here to rot, but you can save me. Hey, is that you, WeArEuS? Brother, buddy, help me out. Don't leave me to die here. WeArEuS' panicked eyes dart between you and the trapped tiefling. Hey there, buddy. I mean, sure, I'll help. Mara, we're going to help him, right? Fine. If I can, I will. And we failed it. What can you do? Clearing the rubble proves a bigger challenge than expected. By the time you finally free the trapped tiefling, you are ready to collapse with fatigue. I wonder if we can go back to the church and rest. Well, not church. I keep calling it a church. The Temple of Desna, and rest there. I'll probably do that all after we're done here. But you've performed a good action and gained nice experience. Whew, I'm alive. I'm actually alive. Thank you. I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. The tiefling nods at the cleared rubble. That way leads to the cellar of the great garrison. We stashed a few crates of some real good booze in there. I'm not going back in there, no way, but if you're crazy enough to do it, take whatever you want. It's yours. He said, giving me permission to someone else's belongings. Well, so long. I'm going to get away from these bloody ruins as fast as I can, and you should do the same. Thanks again for helping me out. Now, I'm not sure if things are happening differently because I spent so much time resting in the tavern. Something Heart? Defender's Heart, that's the name of it. But events are completely unfolding differently for me here. There should have been other people here that were trying to help him out, but couldn't. And then they would have a discussion. Well, we'd get them out. We would free the guy, and then we'd have a discussion on what they would do to repay us, and we could convince them to go, well, one of them to go to the Defender's Heart and help out, and the guy would offer to go get some other thieflings and have them come and help out as well. No such luck for me. I can't believe it's so much more different just because I spent more time away from this area before I actually got here. Also, I can't even go down into the cellar. So thanks for a lot of nothing, bud. Who is that? Everyone is dead. Yeah, whoever that is, it sounds like they're right here. But if they were, we'd be able to see them.
I will guide us.
Well, he's still got filth fever. Can't really be bothered to do anything about it either. Alright, so that is going to do it for us today. I don't know where we're going to actually go after this. I'm going to go check and see if climbing down the other side of the whatever this building was has something in it for me, but I'm going to do that on my own time. You guys, well, this is it for you. I hope you have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. I know we didn't get a lot done, but we did find Jannah Aldori and send her on her way to the Defender's Heart. We do have that at the very least. And I mean, if there's anything that lifts spirits, it's alcohol. So with all that said, we will see you next time.